All right, hi, welcome to Knowing with Sam. Let me tell you why your business is dying. Your business is not dying because you don't work hard. Your business is not dying because you don't pray. Your business is dying not because you don't pray. Your business is dying not because you don't work hard. Your business is dying not because you don't relate to your customers. Your business is struggling until you fix it. You keep struggling because you don't have structure. Whether you're a one-man business or you're a business that employs 20 people, I'm sharing from my experience. Okay. Without structure, your business is dying. Okay, I had my uncle many years ago while I was in school. The guy I talked about, who was a cement dealer, was one of the biggest cement dealers in the East. Okay, I used to go and spend holiday with him from school. He was one of the biggest cement dealers in the history of the country. But the day he fell sick before his passing, everything crumbled because there was no structure. I have a friend. He has a hotel in Port Harcourt, massive hotel, about 80-something room, beautiful built. He put in all his money into that hotel. Guess what? If he travels for a week, there is chaos. He has manager, he has supervisor, he has all that. If he's not around, we went for one of our friends' parents' burial in Wake Keep in Abuja, and they were calling him and calling him. I was wondering, you've run this business for about 8 years. Why have you not set up structure? He said he doesn't know. But I looked down. I know. Okay? You are running a hair business. You are running a cream business. You're running a perfume business. You're running a lotion business. You're running a shoe business. You are the content creator. You're the editor. You do the way bill. You do China. You cost to customers. You call and follow up. You call back person. The only person you have is one young girl that sits somewhere and record. The money pays into your account. You're the one that confirms payment. There are systems for this. Many of us do not have structure, and that is what is affecting our business. Okay, if you're working very hard, you're busy every day. Okay, if the money you're earning and you're earning money in bonus, but somehow nothing is showing. Okay, but listen carefully. I just want to understand something, that your problem is not effort, lack of effort. Your problem is not even that you don't have ideas, because without structure you can't make it. That's the structure. Money leaks, time is wasted most times. Growth becomes impossible when that happens, and it affects business. Okay, before we define what is structure really, okay, before I knew it, while I was wondering mine, I didn't understand what structure was. Structure, I felt, was something structural. No, structure is your business is organized to produce consistent results without confusion. Okay, the way your business is organized to produce results without confusion. It's not just about your shop. No, structure is not about having workers. No, structure is not about paying salary. No, clear roles, clear systems, which many of us do not have, clear money flow. Okay, without structure, everything depends on you, and that's what I'm finding about a lot of Nigerian businesses. Okay, and the moment everything depends on you, you have set a trap for yourself. Okay, so there's an illusion that we all think that everything that depends is hard work, and if God says you make it, you make it. God and good and all that, but what have you do? What structures have you put in place that if you're not around, and everything can be moving on? Many people are not poor because they lack money. Okay, many businesses are poor because they lack order. Many of us lack order. Orders come, you cannot even track. You don't know what your profit is. You don't know how many orders went out. You cannot even record it in an Excel. I suffered from many of those things, and it was until I had structure I knew some of your business might even be failing. You should have shut it down by now, but because you do not have structure, you're thinking it's village people, you're thinking something is going on, you're thinking somebody is stealing your money. Well, if you have a structure that 18 went out, 17 got delivered, and 16 got paid for, and you have an Excel, and you look at it for the month, and you see the tracking, and you say, okay, this is where part of the problem is. Okay, let me tell you my personal story. Why am I talking about why I think structure affects? Many of you knew I did e-commerce many years ago, and I did it for about 2-3 years. It did well. We were running ads. We were doing about 80,000 naira ads, and we were doing sometime in a day 250 to 400,000, sometimes 500,000 sales. We were running ad nationwide. You see, I was involved in the design with the person doing it. I was involved in the way bill. I was involved with the order taker. I was the one making contacts in China. Sometimes I do the call to follow up. No, you see, I knew every customer. I solved every problem. I felt important, but you see, I was stuck. I was stuck because when I got tired, I noticed that the business slowed down. The period I was sick, the business was almost virtual. They were disturbing me in the hospital. The doctor had to switch off the phone. If I traveled, business would be like it's in a standstill. No, that's when I started training my staffs. I trained them. I trusted more. I understood that people will make mistakes, and if there is mistake that teaches people, I became more patient than them. I removed myself from the processes, and guess what? That was when I saw that growth started coming in the business. So if you're running a business, do not think you're the only one God ordained to run the business. You're a visionary. You should focus on the vision of the business. So that's what I did. But now, before I go, let me tell you some signs to know that you have no structure in your business, okay? Customers complain differently. All kinds of different complaints. Today they delivered late. Tomorrow is the quality that is bad. Next tomorrow the person was rude to me that spoke to me. Next one they did order the wrong way. That's a sign of structure. Your staff keep asking you the same question all the time. You've explained 1,000,001 times. It means you don't have a structure. Processes should be documented. So instead of them coming to ask you, they refer to their book of their structure book, the SOP, standard operating procedures, how they do it. So money comes in, but you don't know where it goes because there's no project. Every business should track their structure, true structure, financial structure. Okay, that is not a small issue. These are the kind of things, these problems I gave are things that crash a boat, that makes boats capsize. Okay, I'm going to say 5 structural business you must have, 5 structures, and these are what middle to big businesses that understood the operations must have. The first one is we have operational structure, people structure, financial structure, marketing structure, leadership structure. Those are the 5. Okay, the first one, let me break it down. Operational structure is that SOP, standard operation procedure. This is how you get things done, your step-by-step layout. Okay, for example, how customers order when they go to the website, they fill order, somebody replies by email, and somebody pushes it to the delivery person. It must be documented how the process work. That's the first one, operational structure. The next one is people's structure. Okay, this is who does what. The cleaner comes into the office, the first thing he do is he prayers and worship, or he goes to switch off the inverter and checks the generator water before he even starts cleaning. Processes must be documented. You document your processes, okay? When the order, you see the first email of order, what do? Do you just run to the dispatch guy and go and send it out, or you document it in a book, generate an invoice for products going out, and all that? Not everything help me do it, they bring it to you, but this is your responsibility. Clarity removes chaos. A lot of us are not clear on the duties of people. SOP, standard operating procedure, these are part of the structure. The third one is financial. Financial structure is the bloodstream of any business, and unfortunately many of us do not have financial structure. We have finance, we have income, we have expense, but we don't have finance. There must be financial structure in your business. How much goes to where? What goes to where? Okay, money must have direction. That's the problem many of us do, even in our personal life. Your money, even if you're a small business, must have a direction before it comes. The roadmap must be there. Okay, income tracking, expense tracking, profit clarity. What do we do with the profit? Even before the money comes, you must have decided on how you must use it and how you must not use it. Okay, if you don't control your money, you're bringing chaos. The fourth one, very important, is marketing structure. Every business, even one-man business, must have a marketing plan. Okay, marketing plan is not running around and say I'm selling this. No, it's customers should always come. They don't come by luck. They should come by careful planning. You need a system consistently of what's your social media way to market your products. How do you do referral marketing? Every customer is a referral marketer. Do I give them discount for every person they bring in for my business? Do I encourage them